The Fine Sanctuary. Oh, fire. When it's double vision on the text there, it looks like fine. And a fine sanctuary it is. Fine, fine sanctuary. On hero mode, I won't bother to chop all the stuff down. But on this one I will. Just to be a completist. Just to prove that, A, there's nothing important over here. Not like you chop down and find that one last heart piece. Or, you know, like Nintendo assumed no one would bother to chop this down. So they give you a secret special divining rod or something, I don't know. And B, just to prove to you that somebody has done this. Just to be a completist. On hero mode, I won't bother. It is nice to make sure you have enough rupees and stuff, too. Don't think I can reach that guy. But if I will tell you, it's a water fruit. These guys will yield a rupee. Just have to remember how to hit them. Beetle, arrow, or slingshot. That's a slingshot. That was my first guess. After the other two. So you hit this, it falls down, cools off the magma, becomes a molten surface. Little dig spot here. A magma pops up afterward, later in the level. It says, look, I gave you a map! How do you not know where we're going? How did you end up all the way back here? Do you not know how to use a map? You can catch fairy either directly with the bottle or with the bug net. I'll use the bottle. I don't need them. I very rarely run out of hearts. But this can be a tricky game with tricky controls, so I recommend keeping one on hand. I don't think these guys are as generous. Hearts? I need not hearts. But I'll take them. You can also use a beetle or an arrow to knock that down. This one flows because there's a flowing river. Chop down over here while I'm here. I'll catch the next one. You go straight across and say, oh no, I need a key. Oh good. Phi's not telling me that I'm... Master, it needs a key. It's a lock, so you probably should find the key. I guess it's kind of hard when you're stupid. Said it before, but for a quicker draw, just jiggle the nunchuck. I wonder if my arrow can reach all the way over there. Apparently, yes. Usually, I just hit these guys as I'm flowing down the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Because that dragon is barfing, we now have a flow. And this is where you hit the other goblins. Be wary though, because when this thing hits, when it stops flowing, it overheats. I don't know why it would overheat only when it stops flowing. How does the flowing keep it cool? I don't... Whatever. Let's see. Top, down, and diagonal. Do you know the difference between lava and magma? Magma is under the Earth's surface. Once it erupts from a volcano, that same stuff is now termed lava. Fun. Who needs Bill Nye in the Magic School Bus when you're watching video games all day, huh? I don't need no education, I only need my Zelda. This is Gold, as in gold, but with a U instead of an O. He calls himself the big boss of the Magmas. You meet 3 Magmas in this dungeon. Gould, the big boss. Silva, I assume his second in command. And then a third guy named Bronzy, as in gold, silver, and bronze medals. I like his little chuckle. Ye who seek the entrance to the king's treasure, look for the 2 statues that face one another, show your bravery, and jump into the mouth of the sleeping statue. This becomes relevant. Don't say it again! This becomes relevant just at the end of the level. There are 2 archways that look kind of like monsters, and they face each other. One of them has the eyes open, and the other one has eyes closed. They look like squashed frogs or something. So you just take a leap of faith and leap down a chasm and land in front of the one with the eyes closed on the left. In fact, it's not far from here. Also be wary, there are dark keys over here. If a dark something hits you, like a dark bokoblin or a dark keese, you'll lose the ability to use your weapons for a sec. Which is trouble, because then there are these 2 guys here. I love my shield. Yep, and that's what happens when you miss. Which is just sometimes a glitch. No, no, don't! Well, I can hawk it later. Plus, if I do break my shield, I can use these excess treasures to upgrade. But I like my shield. Chop these down. Go top left here. This is a dead end. All you get is, I believe, a red rupee. Well, and some arrows that you probably don't need. But you also get a nice view of the exit to this room. And there's a gate there, and a save spot, and the exit door. And some vines that you can cross to later. Go down to the bottom here, and you find an exit door. That gate gets opened from the other side, and you come back this way. This creature down here is called a Magmenos. It's made out of magma, and it's a manos, a mono, in Spanish for hand, where you fight mano a mano, hand to hand. Let's see what Fifi has to say. Some people say mono a mano, or spell it wrong. M-O-N-O, which is Spanish for monkey. Cool it down and solidify its body. You need a water fruit to do that. You'd think that gust bellows would be a nice way to blow gust at it, but it's hot air you're blowing at it anyway, I guess. Oh no, I'm on fire, but I have fire shield earrings. This is back the way you came. The way to escape this level is on this little platform here. I'll draw your attention to this little tunnel here, which is filled with magma, and you can't get there until you empty the magma by defeating the Magmenos. can't do that until you get the Magmenos. Oh, shut up. These green archer guys take one hit. You could stab him with a pillow and kill him. So don't bother to use your shield on him, because I've broken my shield there before. Yeah, you. I'm waiting for you. Come here. Oh, I missed the blue one. But we've come all the way around and reached the exit door. Oh, I missed one. Well, no one ever accused me of not killing the goblins. I don't want heart. We're gonna pretend like I cut down that grass up there, because I have before. So you dig here and you just get a rabbit hole. It's a magma hole. You can get down there with the Magmenos. Don't jump down here or you gotta go all the way back around again. This temple's kind of difficult to follow the map, because it's got a lot of these outdoor areas. So you can see to other rooms, and these rooms are odd-shaped. These guys, if you hit their shield, I mean, they'll start mocking you. You hit the shield, then they'll give you a nice little uppercut. When they do that, do a shield bash if you have a shield. Hey! Ah! That's frustrating. I'm shaking it like a hippie. Alright, I'll try one more time. Unless I kill him accidentally here. Aha! Dick! What's up now? Now I stab you through the heart. Or the stomach and watch you bleed out. He may be purple, but it's still the same old lizard tail like all the others. So I hate these outdoor weird temples, because I don't know, it's easier to follow them indoors on a map, because you can look at a floor plan. But this is essentially the same. This is just a straight corridor, and that's all there is to it. So never you mind the scenery, if you don't like outdoor temples like I dislike them. Over here, I believe, is a nice little treasure chest, or is that where I came in? Somewhere around here is a nice treasure chest on a pedestal that you can ooh and ah about. And that's what you get for defeating that last Magmenos. This is an exit gate. You must step on that switch on the other side to get there. Should use arrows, because arrows are everywhere. Bombs, not as much. What do you got for my heart? So this one you see another fruit, but if you jump on the crust created by it, the crust goes nowhere, overheats, and dissolves right there. So you need to find some way to get the lava flowing. Yes, I will take that. Your clue for that is if you look over here, there's a stuffed up dragon's maw. With some rupees over here for bribery. You gotta fly your beetle around to collect these bombs to get him. really like to bomb these dark keys. Turn faster, turn tighter! Should be right about there. Wah, wah. I'll cut down that last shred of grass because I can. That's actually a return tunnel anyway. This, with these two temptuous blue rupees, 3 actually, the third one's hidden back here. That's your entrance tunnel, and it spits you out right on the other side of that tunnel, so you get the idea that you can fly your beetle up here. And look, there are bombs. And since there are some different colored, smaller rocks here, I think I know what to do. You can either drop it or just crash right into it. Yay! Now this fruit will get flowing. Another lava spume over here, or a dark spume, one of the two, probably a lava spume. And the 2 bokoblins. Locked door. You have no key, so go through the other door. This one here is Silva, second in command, I assume. They always mistake you for a guard. I guess you can't blame them, they don't get out much. No, I'm sorry, you can't cut him down and drop him into the lava. He wants down, I'll let you down. Nor can you, like, peg him in the butt. If you cool these off with your gust bellows, you can get some rupees. Or, if you didn't know to try that, you can just use your hookshot to skip past it. The point of this is that you look past and see more Magmenos. Sup? Ha! Through the grate! Okay, thank you. But I also leave these sand dunes here. Just to tempt you. And you blow this and you're like, oh look, that has an effect over here too. I didn't know. We'll take that. Open it. Open it! Hey, it's that key we needed. Alright, nothing else you can do in here. You can rescue him later. The true Master Sword goes so much faster. It's wink, and there, you're fully charged. And I can only assume that this one goes faster than the others. Yeah, I was gonna say that in a sec. If you brush up against these water fruits, you hit their spurs and get damaged. It's another reason I use my Skyward Strike. These look green. You'd think they're somehow special. They're really not. It's not a magma hole, it's not a trap, it's just an ordinary dig spot. Yeah, that charge might go faster than your original Goddess Sword. The Goddess Longsword? I can't tell. It's probably a frog in a boiling pot sort of thing. After you get used to that true Master Sword charging up in a snap. Then you go back and replay the game and you're like, oh, this takes so long! So, more flames with another frog wearing a weird beaded necklace. You know what to do. Stairs on the left or right, take your pick. Another fairy I don't need. I'll take the Doctor Who adage and turn left. There was an episode of Doctor Who, it was called Turn Left. Donna Noble, his companion, was faced with a choice, and in traffic she could have turned right and went to work someplace, or she could have turned left and done something different, where she met the Doctor. It's weird. It's Doctor Who, never you mind. Seen the episodes, I used to like it. In fact, my license plate used to be TARDIS 1, with a license plate frame that says, my other TARDIS is a car. Because the TARDIS disguises itself as an ordinary, everyday object. Which is why it looks like a telephone booth from the 60s. Apparently it got stuck like that in the 60s, they say. But, I don't know. The more... it's losing interest for me. Still has a special place, but... nah. Meanwhile, Zelda's more specialer to me. Stab that, that's the easiest one. You can use any of these, and then just chuck it off with a downward thrust. Oh, you woke up the baby! It'll take me hours to put the baby back to bed, or slice it with a sword until it shuts up. It's a good thing I'm not a parent. There's things like shrouded in a halo, which is kinda cool. You'd think you could go outside, or you could warp up to the sky, but you can't. You can only go outside. No divine wind is going to blow you up through that grate. It seems like it wouldn't work out in your favor. Look, it's that room with the 2 Magmenos that I saw from the grate, next to that room with Silva in it. Silva, wasn't he a James Bond villain? Skyfall, maybe? Doesn't matter which of these you go up. Ride them up and there will be water fruit. The water fruit respawn. Stab them, incidentally. I should probably mention that. You have to stab them in order to stick them on the end of your sword. And you'll notice, take note, that When you defeated the Magmenos, the lava disappeared. This is the room you came in, the way you came in. You had to drop down. So don't go that way. And you can no longer get up there because you needed the Magmenos to go up there, but that doesn't matter because there was nothing but water fruit up there anyway, which is useless. These will allow you to dig down the rabbit holes, the big round. That's all folks' holes. Look like, you know, fade out of Looney Tunes. When I dig down this hole, I can come up a hole over here. So first, let's get this dig spot for a useless heart. Just to put this room into context, the map. This used to be covered in lava when he was hanging here. And that's the door you originally came in. Got a key over there. And you went back through that door and went all the way around the long way to this door. There he goes. Thank you, Link. You can whack these things by just swinging your Wii Remote any direction. Just like your sword. Or even jabbing it. You can come back up here by hitting a merge. Going under the glowing lights. Some of these get turned around. Up is still up in this one. But some of these, depending on the way that you enter, in the direction you're facing, they change location. Silva there just told you you could press B to look above ground and see where you are. It's like Super Bomberman. This is another place where it's good to have stamina potion. I'll wait. And you look over here and hey, there's another dig spot here, miraculously. Don't you know it? More piles of magma. Lava, technically, I suppose, to cool off. I think these two are dig spots. And the one that I uncovered is a burrow spot. Because once again, the only exit needs a key. You haven't got a key. No, 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 no! That's not what... I was holding down A, too. So there's this gate here that leads back to the other area. There we go. Hold down A to try to hurry and hustle up. He just climbs out of the hole. Then if you were to strike the blue side of that, the gate would slide back into place. I'm not going to demonstrate, that would take too long.